Welcome and welcome back. It's another amazing day in paradise. Thank you all so much for being here. Deeply appreciate your presence. For those of you who don't know me, my given name is Kara Lynn Sanders. That's Kara space Lynn space Sanders. My nickname that I've had all my life is Kai, that's Kai, but my superhero name was what most people know me by now, and that's Momma Kai, Momma space Kai, because I found my superpowers being the mom and student of a young black male superhero. The name that God gave him is wisdom, and he is my heart beating outside of me. I have the honor and privilege of having launched a podcast with him. The name of the podcast is My Wonderful World with Wisdom, sharing the wisdom of a child from a child named Wisdom. And I'm using this as the introductory video, even though we are actually 5 episodes in. We've been posting content for the last 5 weeks. And I realized that not in any of the videos have I ever stated or ever put a please note or a warning that some of the content might trigger some people because of the way that wisdom speaks. And because he is being very authentic to himself. In no way, shape, or form do I deem it as disrespectful, but because we have 6 different generations that are on this earth at one time, it is quite possible that there are people from different demographics who will not appreciate what he has to say, or that I'm allowing him to say it. Some people don't believe that a child should be seen and not heard, and especially when they have very strong opinions about who they are and walk with confidence. And some people who don't have confidence and are intimidated by a child having that much confidence, these videos could be very triggering. And so I wanted to make that statement, that if you feel like you are being triggered by what you are hearing, then please take a moment to take a couple of deep breaths. And we talk about the deep breaths that Dr. Klausner taught us, Brian Klausner of Wake Med Community Health, that he talks about taking, because it actually brings down your level, your cortisol level. And that's where you breathe in for 5, you hold for 5, and then you breathe out for 10. And the reason why I'm inviting you to take those deep breaths is because whatever kind of nervous system trigger, however your nervous system is being triggered, actually is not about wisdom or me. It's about a limiting belief that you have about people, and that's something that you're going to have to work through at some point. So I'm asking you to do that, so that before you make a comment that isn't necessarily appropriate or isn't kind, that you would seek to first understand our position and then seek to be understood by whatever you might say. All comments are welcome. We appreciate them. We ask that the comments remain clean and kind. And because we are creating this platform so Wisdom can talk about some of his experiences, and I can talk about mine being his mom and student, because he is brilliant and he's taught me so much and has led me to the career path that I'm on now. One thing that I do want to add is that I hope, one of my deep hopes for this platform is that there are going to be adults who will relate to this, because they didn't have that opportunity to share how they felt when they were young, and that it will open the door up for healing in communities and in individuals as they seek to find their voice. And that's what we are, because that is what we are inviting, that we are inviting people to share their voices, obviously in a kind manner. We don't need to, without being mean, but definitely being honest. In conclusion, I want to add at the end of this that we are living in our car at this time. And I say that because I want it to be documented that all the things that we're pursuing are going to lead us out of this situation, including this podcast. And so I'm putting that out there as a prophecy to our future. So if you have the capacity to help us in any way right now, I literally am trying to put the money together to retain an attorney because my dad's estate has been in probate for over a year, and I'm realizing that the judge doesn't know some critical things. I don't feel like I feel like it's a blessing that it's been in there that long and that the attorney has disappeared. A lot of people would think, well, if it's just some property, he's got 2 houses. If it's just that, then just sell them, especially if you're living in your car. But these aren't just 2 houses. There are 7 apartments between these 2 houses. And for a black man in Connecticut to have owned these houses, bought these houses in the last 30 to 50 years, there's no way. That's a legacy that my dad was building for not just me or my brothers, but for his grandchildren as well. And that's wisdom. And so I want him to be able to inherit this legacy, and my brothers want to sell. I think I have the capacity to manage it and turn it around so that it is a very lucrative property. And if we're going to sell it, then we're going to sell it high, not sell it low, if we do that. But right now I'm seeking to just create, continue the legacy that my dad established for us. And so I'm just grateful for this opportunity to just invite y'all to be on this journey with us, to help us get housed, to help us to save my dad's estate, and be a part of freeing our next generation to have the ability to speak whatever is on their heart without condemnation. And so I look forward to where this journey goes and how you participate in it, even if it's just from a distance. We appreciate you listening and be a part of our journey. So let's do it. Continued success, y'all, and enjoy the amazing day you're creating. Peace.